Welcome to your daily message, folks. I am using the Light Seers Tarot today, and I have laid your cards out in a Celtic cross formation. Somebody is celebrating the start of a new relationship. This is my wedding card, somebody's getting married card, but please be aware that this is something that you are choosing not to see when it comes to the consequences of marrying this particular individual. I do see that you have been looking forward to this day for quite some time. You may have traveled to your partner. Your partner may have traveled to you, or you may have just dreamed of a time when you could see them. You made plans, you thought about this, and now you're finally at a wedding day. It's interesting that I'm filming this on a Saturday too. You're at your wedding day, and I'm concerned that you've been told not to pursue this particular individual because people have had warnings for you. And I feel like there's the real risk that you are ignoring them. This is not a happy message I wanted to give. This is not an easy message that I wanted to give. I'd prefer to say, bottoms up, cheers to your new marriage, okay? But that's not the message that Spirit is giving me today. In your conscious position, you are acting swiftly. This is the Page of Wands. There's some fire and earth energy here, so definitely you are speedily taking action, but there might be a need for some groundedness when you come to this particular situation. I was talking earlier about having warnings because the Three of Cups is in reverse. Now, this could be jealous people, but in this case, it's not. These are people whom you've had a falling out with, who warned you about this particular individual whom you're marrying, or at least shacking up with, or there's an engagement coming, or something like that. The commitment to this person who's not good for you is deepening. I can see that much, and that's in your subconscious position. You know that people were warning you about this, and yet you're still insisting on taking action. He's the right one for me, you'll see. And I shouldn't say he necessarily, although I may be speaking to someone who is oriented towards males and that kind of stuff. In your future position, you have the Lovers in reverse. So right now, Four of Wands, celebrating an engagement, possibly finding out that you're pregnant, or you're going to be delivering a baby soon, or getting married. Something that the wider community is celebrating, but your friends aren't. And in the future, this isn't going to last. And it will hurt when it breaks up. Because this is a major arcana card, it's going to feel major when things end. This is not the relationship that you're supposed to be in. It could be that you're rushing into a relationship because you feel like nobody else will have you. There's something about your friends here who have tried to give you good advice when it comes to seeking out a partner that is good for you, but it feels like you've ignored their well-meaning, their good advice. In your advice position, you have the King of Pentacles. That is telling me that you need to be in charge of your finances, in charge of your own business. Keep your own finances, possibly have a joint account, or have your own separate account that you don't necessarily tell your partner about. White lies, and I don't like giving that kind of advice because lies are lies. However, lies can protect us when we're going through adversarial situations. Definitely stay in charge of your finances here. Don't let go of money. Don't give control to your partner of your money. Make investments. Make it easy for you to go through this. Okay? In your environment card, you're doing something that shouldn't be done. You're moving forward. You're plowing forward. There was a lot of wand energy I noticed. 4 of Wands, Page of Wands, 2 of Wands, I should say. And also not being able to perceive with the Sword energy, not being able to perceive that this is something that you shouldn't be doing. In reverse, that particular woman is clutching her own neck. It's not external forces that are blinding her to her situation. She's got her own hands around her throat. She's not speaking out. She's holding the where our blue chakra is, and I cannot remember for the life of me what the name of it is, but it's the chakra in charge of our voice. You're not speaking up. It's possible that you're having some second thoughts about going forward with this engagement, this wedding, with this baby, if you are pregnant. But you're not saying anything because you're afraid of making waves. You're afraid of muddying the waters. There's something about that water energy. Okay, you need to get into your intuition. You really, really, really need to get into your intuition, and you need to look at the mirror that the water symbolizes when it reflects back at you. Can you honestly look in the mirror and evaluate who you are, what you're doing, and why you're doing it? Environment card, doing something that possibly it looks like you know you shouldn't be doing. You know you've gotten these warnings, and you're afraid of being alone. Aging out of whatever that means, aging out of marriage, aging out of having a family, starting a family. There's a real risk that you're settling with this person. It's not too late. For some of you, yes, it is. But for others, no, it isn't. In your hopes and your fears, for some people, this is about marriage. I've already got my marriage card down. It's the 4 of Wands. But it's also about being afraid of following your higher guide, following your higher self, asking your higher self to listen to your ancestors, your guiding spirits, and to the universe. You are being offered downloads. You are offered being a pathway out of your situation, but are you going to take it? Are you going to accept this pathway out of thinking of yourself in such a destructive mindset? That might be part of what's going on right here, that you believe things that aren't true about yourself, that if you wait for the right person, that it won't be too late. That might be something that you need to really work through in therapy with somebody, if that's something that you vibe with, but also reaching out to the friends who mean well, who want to see you do well, reaching out to family members who also want you to do well, seeing what they think about your situation, if there's still something that you can do to make things better if you've already started down this path of getting married. I see people are celebrating this, but you're not necessarily talking about your real misgivings about this. You know what you should be doing, and I don't feel like you're doing it with that Ace of Wands in reverse in your environment card. There's your outcome. It's the Queen of Pentacles. She's in reverse. So what I like to do is I like to combine the advice card together with the future card. And there's your outcome. Okay? So right away, if you don't want the outcome, at this point, the future is kind of, if you're already getting married and it's today, Saturday, it's too late to stop things for some people, okay? So what you can do is you can be in charge of your finances. Don't give control to the person that you're marrying of your finances or of anything that makes you physically, materially comfortable. Don't give away that security. That is something that you're supposed to keep. Start investments, and don't necessarily spread that information to the wrong people, your partner included. Okay, you're not supposed to be with this person. Having your own finances builds a safety net for you when this inevitably falls apart because you're not supposed to be together with this person. The universe will not bless a union that is not supposed to be there. If you can keep a hold of your finances, even while you're going through a rough ending, you can still turn this right side up, and you can still take care of yourself. My concern is that this particular person who isn't good for you will tell you lies about yourself and will tell you you're ugly, when in fact she's very beautiful. You can't take care of yourself is something that your partner may say. You'll never be able to make it on your own without me. You don't want to be alone, so why would you let go of me? Why would you divorce me? There might be some really ugly things that are said in order to make you feel insecure, to make you feel like less of a queen than you actually are. You are a deeply caring person, and it's very possible that your care, compassion, is being given away without that being first given to you, and it's most definitely being given to a partner with whom you have no business being with. It's wasted energy. And again, I wish I didn't have to deliver such awful messages. And it's more fun to deliver messages about finding our inner peace, finding our inner child, and having a good relationship with our inner child and our inner adult. But today, I'm being given a warning to give to you. And I hope that it's not too late for you. If it is, it's not too late to turn things around, but it will be more painful. Please don't go forward with this marriage, with this engagement, with this pregnancy, if it's not too late yet. If things haven't started, please don't start them. Course correct, turn around, and give yourself time to heal and recover from the relationship you've already had with this particular individual. I'm getting man. If I'm speaking to someone who's attracted to men, there's your message. But otherwise, this could be open to anybody, absolutely, regardless of your gender or your sexual orientation, okay? I wish you a healing journey, and I wish you a journey away from this individual who is not good for you. Take care.